And welcome back, Crypto Hulk Show. Oh my God. I have to admit, I got a $3 million Bitcoin transaction bill. Just kidding. I would never buy that shit. My name's Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor. Not an advisor. Not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about money. I'm a bank robber. I just got done serving a 50-year prison sentence for fucked up financial advice. How about that? How about them apples? Let's see who shut up first. VJ, then the 1970 legend. What does VJ got to say? There's only one me, and there's only one Hulk. Love from United Kingdom, brother. Hopefully, everything happens as soon as possible for us to enjoy with the time we all have to make a positive impact. I understand we want it quick. Not gonna happen there, buddy. Look, we gotta have a black swan first, all right? Carpathian Eagle, member for 15 months. Pay attention to the last 8 months of information provided by by Mr. Hulk. The puzzle's coming together exactly as he has been talking about for 3 years, pretty much. I worked around criminals my whole life, and then that's fine. Some people on the show are criminals. I'm helping them get rich, whatever. I don't fucking care. I provide a show, and I'm going to observe what's going on in the world and tell whoever's listening, rich or poor. You want to get super rich? If you're already rich, you're going to get super rich. And if you're poor, you're going to get rich, and maybe super rich, depending on if you bust the right moves. Mel Mack is here. MC Prosperity. I shot you 317. Somebody's concerned about Ledger. The Ledger. Someone's concerned about Ledger. Ledger. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Okay, I'm not going to talk about that crazy ass dude who runs another channel. He can go suck wieners, all right? I don't talk about nobody. Tell that bitch ass to stay on his own fucking show. All right. Now, so many people are so jealous of this channel. And they try to imitate the channel so much. They can't deep dive. They can't find shit that I got. None of these motherfuckers can do that. That's why we got a clearly superior show. And everybody talks shit. Everybody's a microphone warrior until it comes to real life and they get their teeth knocked out because they're a little bitch talking shit about Crypto Hulk. But that shit happens. Get amateur night at the comedy club. Somebody who is like a toothpick talking shit. They're going to get their teeth knocked out. But let's start. Where are we going to start with? Ledger. Let's do that. Copy and paste. Let me get that right in there. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of these channels have nothing going for it. So all you gotta do is talk about Crypto Hulk, and you'll have a ton of people wanting to watch your show. It's obviously people's research they can't do. But one thing, like when I was in the military, I noticed guys, a lot of insecure guys, right? And like I had no problem when I worked in prisons and stuff because I don't have to compete with anybody because I'm always gonna fucking win. And I always do what's right. But I noticed in the military, a lot of the younger sergeants had a real difficult time with Crypto Hulk. They felt really, really threatened and shit. Like they were real insecure, like majorly insecure. Like the E5 guys are like 22, 23 years old. They're all trying to be all tough and shit. Like, Where I got crazy mad respect was from pretty much sergeant first class and above, even sergeant major of the armies and shit like that. Command sergeant majors, like going through boot camp, going through AIT all the time. Captains would be like, "Hey, you, come here," or I'd have command sergeant major saying, "Hey, private," and I'm like, "Well, I'm a specialist right now. Get over here." But and they they tell me just sit down, let's chop it up. Like none of this standing up there at attention and all that, or parade rest, none of that dumb shit. Like I'd have command sergeant major say, "You in my office," and I go in there and he's like, "Sit down." I was supposed to stand up, sit down. Okay, yes, yes, command sergeant major. And they're like, "What the hell are you doing in the army? Are you like 39 years old?" But it got like real casual first because they're like, "What'd you do? Like for your career? You got kids, this and that." And I tell them the little life story in about 5 minutes, right? I put it all into like 5 minutes or less, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. I could break it down in 3 minutes. And they were like, "Damn." So basically, you got like kid is 21 years old, you graduated college, you've worked law enforcement, this, all this stuff, and then you want to join the army to see how tough you are. I'm like, pretty much. They're like, "You took one of the toughest jobs in the army, 13 Foxtrot, right?" I said, "Yeah, because I didn't want to be a bomb technician and disable stuff. I wanted to like move around and shit." And they're like, "Well, you picked a hell of a job." But an infantry artillery dual MOS position. I'm like, "Yeah," I asked the recruiter, "What's the toughest job I can get?" And he said, "It's that one." I said, "Well, I'll take it." But that's kind of like 11 Bravo. Bravo, 11 Bravo, by Jove, I know them. I worked mighty close with them, eh? And you got your, was it 18 Mike, was a truck driver, and he said, I don't know everybody's MOS. I didn't study them all. 11 Bravo, isn't that like infantry or something? But yeah. Then we were around Cab Scouts a lot. Just, those things. So we had a pretty tough little training job, I have to say. I was Fister, Colt Fister. Cool job. Pretty tough, very difficult. But okay, let's get back to the ledger. Now, from day one, 3.5 years, CryptoHawk's been making videos, okay? Tell if this sounds familiar. um, get your cryptos that we discuss on this program, the ISOs. You put them in a hardware wallet. That is good. You put that in a Faraday bag. You hide that sucker with your life and don't do a fucking thing after that. Don't answer an email. Don't answer a phone. Just don't do a fuck. I said sit on your hands. Well, if you're sit on your hands, you can't answer your phone for a scammer, right? Well, yeah, Crypto Hulk, you're actually right. All these things. If people just look, we're not buying dips, we're not doing that, we're not going over to this exchange like all these other stupid ass channels saying, "Oh, get this NFT and don't go buy this and do that and get some passive income." That's so fucking stupid. All these dumbasses. Oh, put crypto in your 401k and do this and that. No, don't do a fucking thing. Right? Nobody wants to listen. Then people get fucking destroyed. Okay. Sam J, thank you for that donation. I make money on his channel from donations. Okay. I don't have scam shit that I sell. I'm not pushing you to go to a certain crypto exchange. I got one of the top 10 crypto exchanges. I'm not telling you which one, contacting me, want me to work with them and shit. Like I don't want to get mixed up in all that. All right. And it's like, so I rely on people like you. When you learn stuff from my show, whatever, be a member, get a donation, give somebody who's Just watch, and you can give out free memberships. Our time is coming. I've got a no BS channel here, and it's how it is. I don't like get along with all these. I don't click up with people at the XRP parties. Fuck these other people. I don't care about them. My responsibility is to teach you. That's my fucking job. Okay. It's not to network with this person or hey, do a show with this. I'm not trying to make friends. I don't need any of these stupid assholes. Okay. I'm doing just fine on my own. All right. Let's see. So you got Ledger, which is a great company so far. They've had some issues, and look, everybody's got some issues. I'll tell you. The scam is not Ledger. It's people claiming they work for Ledger, just like Crypto Hulk. These other people want so bad to imitate Crypto Hulk and everything, but they can't duplicate. They can't find news that I got and everything, so they have to try to do other things. They can't come up with my news. They don't know where the hell I get it from because they're fucking stupid. So, prominent cryptocurrency hardware wallet, Ledger, has warned its users about a new scam tactic targeting unsuspecting XRP holders. Look, watch my channel, do what I do and only what I do. Don't start adding shit. Don't be like, oh, I just want to like get a little bag of money and put. Don't do a fucking thing unless I say. Then you can't get wrecked. See, I've never gotten destroyed. In fact, I've only made positive, let's say, gains on my initial investment. I probably tripled it already, 300%ed my initial investment in, let's see, 3.5 years. That's pretty fucking good. I'm averaging 100% investment a year. That's fucking brilliant. You go to the investment world and you say, hey, this guy for the past 3.5 years, he's been gaining 100% a year. They'll be like, dude, who the fuck is that? You're like, oh, Crypto Hulk. Okay. We don't need to answer phone calls from Ledger employees. I'll get people sometimes calling me, sounds like they're from other country. Just hang up on them. Fine, this is Microsoft. Hey, oh, it's Microsoft, really? Okay, hey, how about this? Go fuck yourself. Buy tech, and then that's what I'll do. Then I'll block the call. Nobody needs to fucking call me. All right. If I want to talk to somebody at Ledger, at Ripple, you whoever it might be, YouTube, I don't care who it is. I'll call you. Don't call me. I'll email you. Don't email me. That's how I roll, man. Prominent cryptocurrency hardware wallet Ledger has warned its users about new scam tactics. I've been talking about this forever. Don't do a fucking thing. Crypto Hulk, I need to update my ledger. You don't need to update shit. Did I tell you to update a ledger? No, don't do shit unless I say. That fucking easy. But everybody wants to start watching some brand new person on YouTube and oh, this person's got 500,000 followers. I don't fucking care, man. And then you got these XRP Maxi people. I won't mention the name, like the digital asset commercial duo. And they're over there interviewing BitBoy and shit like 6 months. Are you serious? You're going to interview I lost all respect for that fool when he interviewed BitBoy. I'm like, after BitBoy got convicted or allegedly convicted of stealing and pillaging and stuff, then he wants to get an interview and be like, oh, and he wants to get on his hands and knees in a nose condom and start kissing BitBoy's ass. And he's like wanting to go to the XRP proper party and shit. Like that clown makes me laugh. Oh yeah, thanks, BitBoy, for the interview. Thank you, BitBoy, so I could kiss your ass in front of everybody. That guy's the biggest suck up, the digital asset commercial fool. I swear to God. Cassie Poker says, or Cassage Poker, I even suspect this commercial where Brad is offering free XRP, it sounds like someone produced an AI video. Yeah, look, if Crypto Hulk's not getting involved in this shit, I'm not. You got people asking, hey, Crypto Hulk, what about the lobster and da-da-da? I don't fuck with none of that shit. Okay, look, here's my thing. I don't study everything. I don't need to study everything. You ask me, have I heard of something? No. Would I invest in it? No. Would I buy this or that? No. Am I all knowing? No. Okay. I mean, do what you want. But if I'm not doing something, that's a pretty good bet. Like, I'm just going to copy this guy, you know? Oh, I don't mention names. But yeah, about 6 months ago, the digital asset commercial guy is all interviewing BitBoy, and he's so proud of that. That's after BitBoy got like convicted of crimes and shit. And then you're gonna like interview him? Are you serious? And then make it sound all jolly? Like I just that dude went from like half respect to like no respect for me. I was just like, oh my god. Um, Notably, while posing as company employees, these male factors convince Ledger users to share their 24-word recovery phase. Phrase. Phrase. Once users share their recovery phrase, the scammers use it to gain access to their XRP. You know, if you want to play a funny joke on a scammer, answer the phone and say, "Oh yeah, number one is dog, and then number two, shit." You know what I'm talking about? Number three, pecker, and just do shit like that. And then they'll be writing down all this stuff, and then the last would be go, and then fuck, and then yourself. Those are the last three. Then you could say, "Hey, could you read off the last three to me?" And the guy will be like, "Oh yeah, go fuck yourself." You're like, "Okay, bye." Oh my god. Sometimes I do that to telemarketer people and stuff. I'll just get them on the phone and just fucking put them through it. Yes, for fun, just to torture them. Ledger shares tips to protect XRP holders. It's worth noting that Ledger did not disclose how many XRP tokens have been stolen through this scam. It's also advised to be wary of unsolicited messages. So, yeah, if you're not contacting them, don't answer them back to you. It shows that there's growing XRP related scams. And you know what, everybody? Like, as we get close, look, there's no giveaways, okay? No giveaways. Look, I'm just going to tell you something. Because new people, or maybe even young people, tend to have this belief that you're going to get something for nothing. And that's not true. Um, Hold on. Yeah, look, you will not get anything for free. Okay? It's not going to happen. Oh, but I know this guy and he made 500% in a day. Oh, you know one person? Well, then 5 million people got ripped off so that one person gets paid. I mean, I don't need to hear your dumb stories, all right? My program is very simple. Very, very simple. Just do the stuff that I'm saying and then everything's fine. You'll have no problems whatsoever. Someone asked me, money for nothing, any chicks for free. Now we're singing Dire Straits. Is that what we're doing now, Crypto Hawk? We're singing 80s rock music. Oh, brilliant. Look, all these other exchanges are like, I mean, all these other channels are like, oh yeah, I got a little bit on this exchange, a little bit on that, and da, 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 and I'm getting ready. You ain't doing a fucking thing. I'm just letting you know. You're not doing a fucking thing. You're going to have everything all set up. And I've only been saying this 3.5 years. Look, if you've been listening and doing what I say, you're not even stressed at all. Because I'm not. I'm not worried about people scamming it. I'm not going to update my Ledger. Ledger can go fuck themselves. Even if it's really, I get some email from Ledger every week or something, that bitch can go fuck herself. Okay, look, I'm not doing a fucking thing. I'm not getting involved in nothing. I'm not buying another ledger. I'm not doing any of this dumb shit. See, everybody has this thing where, oh, they got to do something. You got to do something. No, you don't. When you do something, that's when you get fucked. Okay? It's kind of like when the cops are looking for you, don't move. Don't do nothing. Okay? Don't try to outsmart nobody. Just sit there, shut the fuck up, and don't say nothing. Just look smart. All you gotta do is just look smart. Okay? But no, people got to try to do stuff, and that's where you get messed up. All right? Yeah, it's chill the hell out. That's all you got to do. Don't do a fucking thing. Just stay high for the next year or so. Don't do anything. Get your crypto out of your grubby hands. Don't do a fucking thing. Just sit around, drink beer, and get high. And you'll be a millionaire. Don't update shit. Don't start getting all high and be like, oh man, I gotta update my ledger, bro. No, that's when you get fucked. Don't do anything. It's that easy. Crypto Hulk, what's your best advice for me to get rich after I've got all my crypto and I put it in a Faraday bag and I've locked it up and did it? Hey, my best advice, don't do shit until we're rich. How about that? Okay. Is that too much to ask? Can you handle that? Can you dig it? All right. Land surveyor Matt, tipping you for not trying to sell me plastic gold or fractional art. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm on the phone the other day with the whale, and we're discussing, and we just talk casually here and there, you know. Now, if it's other channels, they're gonna try to charge you like what $300 for 10 minutes or some shit or whatever the fuck it is, $600. Sometimes the guy will call me, and I got a couple of them that call me. And we kind of just go over shit, because it's like I'm not trying to like charge people ungodly amounts of money, but they'll call and say, "Hey, I got $200,000. Now, what do you suggest I do with such?" I'm like, "Well, how much XRP you got? Run the numbers. Like, what do you got? Is it all hardware wallet? What wallets do you have? Where are you keeping it? Well, don't tell me where you keep the shit, but like, is it safe, secure? Is it in a bank? And if it's in a bank, get it out. I mean, bury it somewhere, take it to grandma's house and it's 6 feet under her house or whatever." But we'll discuss things like this. But oh yeah, like someone's like, the other day I've got $70,000. What do you suggest I do with such and such? Should I get more And then I'm like, how much gold do you got? The guy said to me something like he's got 70,000 in silver. Like, holy fuck. I know he didn't say 7,000. I think he said $70,000 in silver. I'm like, son of a bitch, dude. Where do you have that? Like in a pickup truck or something, like a dump truck? I said, if you got 70 grand, you need to get some gold, dude. Like, get gold coins. Get 35 1 ounce gold coins at 2,000 a piece. That's what the fuck you need to do. You got plenty of XRP. We ran numbers and shit. I'm like, yeah, you got all the crypto you need. You don't even have any gold. I said that you need to stop buying crypto, dude. You need to get like 24 karat gold. So, I'll have people just call and this dude totally appreciates it because he's like, these other people I've called, they want me to get into some kind of group thing and then investment. They have me talk to investment people and they're trying to get me for all kinds of money. I said, of course, dude. I don't roll like that. That's why you're calling me, because you want straight up advice and shit. But I'm not a financial advisor. But yeah, I just tell these guys straight. They know they can ask me questions. I'm not gonna try to fucking rip them off and shit. Toter Gramada. Way to go there, Toter. Supporting the channel. Appreciate that there, buddy. But let's look at what happened to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is something you should never buy. Friends, don't let friends buy Bitcoin. I've been saying from day one, Bitcoin's a pile of shit. No other channel. Even when Bitcoin hit, 100,000 or 80,000? Still a pile of shit to me. See, Crypto Hulk don't change, man. That's what you got to understand. I've been saying the same fucking shit for 3.5 years. My views don't change. Prices of shit does not affect me. Okay? Everybody else rides the wave. The wave's going left, they go left. I stay right in the fucking place where I have to. It don't matter if the waves are going left and I'm down to my ankles deep in water or whatever. I already know where I end up. I don't know all the steps that are going to take me somewhere. I know where my final journey ends up. I'm fucking rich, but I don't know steps 1 through whatever. Just shit's going to happen how it happens. And that's how it is. So we look at Bitcoin, which is a fucking joke. Listen to this title. Bitcoin sender struck with a $3 million transaction fee. Jeez, these stupid assholes. Largest in history. Antpool, Antpool. Antpool is a company that mined the block, and the sender's wallet was set up just minutes before the transfer. Okay. Someone paid $3.1 million, wow, in transaction fees for a Bitcoin transfer. Bitcoin mining company called Antpool was rewarded for mining the block. It received the standard 6.25 Bitcoins as well as 85 Bitcoins in fees. What? Are you hearing all this? This is so like, okay, I'll tell you what. Some things I learned very fast. And I learned about crypto in 2 months and started a show. Some things it takes me longer because I just don't give a fuck and I got to learn it like 10 times before it finally gets into my head. But I learned crypto real quick and I had all my cryptocurrencies bought in 2 months. So I learned about crypto and in a 2-month time frame, bought all my shit and haven't bought any since. Okay. I knew like Bitcoin, like who the hell would buy that shit? Like I knew that at 2 months. And that was 3.5 years ago. About 3.5 years ago. I would be like, there's no way in the world I would buy Bitcoin. What kind of ignoramus would buy Bitcoin? I could not understand. And still I can't when I see somebody charge $3 million. These are people that are low IQ. All right. Zero common sense. Today's transfer mined in block 818087 becomes the largest transaction fee paid in Bitcoin's 14-year history. The sender's wallet was set up just minutes before the transfer, and the receipt received only 55 Bitcoin. Check this out. The guy or gal sent 139 Bitcoin, right? But the other person only got 55 of them. Are you hearing me? Let's go over this again for people that are slow or brand new to crypto. Not trying to knock the slow people. Right now, one Bitcoin's at like what, 30 grand or roughly somewhere. Okay. Somebody had 139 Bitcoins valued at about 30,000 a piece. They sent them to somebody else. Out of those 139 valued at 30,000 a piece, only 55 made it. We have a difference of like 65 Bitcoin at about 30,000 bucks a piece. Okay. That's not good. That's almost 50% cost. That's like insane. 3 million bucks, really? Like, I'm sorry, I know I'm not the smartest person in the room, but I'm definitely not the dumbest. In September, F2 Pool returned a 19 Bitcoin fee that was mistakenly sent by Paxos. Antpool, a mining pool owned by Bitmain, has not published an announcement in relation to the apparent overpaid fee. Oh, are we hearing this? An overpaid fee. Oh, recently Bitcoin fees have experienced a significant uptick, increased activity around Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Okay. what's the takeaway here? Don't buy Bitcoin. All right. It's ridiculous. What happens? Okay, let's say hypothetically, this will never happen, but the world uses Bitcoin. Do you know how expensive that shit's gonna be and how long it'll take? Like, it's not going to work. Like, if you just understand basics, the more, okay, new people, the more people use Bitcoin, the more the price goes up. You get that, right? Okay. Now, the more you use Bitcoin, the slower the network gets. Do you get that too? Okay. So, the more people that use Bitcoin, you're going to pay super high fees and it's going to get slower. As the bill gets higher, it's going to get slower for everybody that wants to just make a transaction, unless you pay super high fees. So, the price is going to go sky high to send a fee with Bitcoin, just as the transaction times take longer. I hope new people understand that. This shit's very simple to understand. Okay, let me get to this one here. Report. This is the fun part. Report for harassment. Love it. Okay, feel bad for El Salvador since they adopted it as their currency. Not the brightest idea. Yeah, I know, it's real sad. I'm just checking out comments. Um, saw BitShit on TikTok promoting XRP. What an embarrassment. You know, you get these people on different social media platforms, they rip everybody off. They sell scam tokens all the time. They even, like, it'd be like if I had, I'll be like just another YouTuber. And let's say if I start a crypto altcoin and I promise everybody I'm not going to sell it, and everybody goes and buys it, gets the price up real high, and then I sell it and I make millions. That's what BitShit did on his YouTube channel. Totally lied to everybody. Over and over and over lies. And I can't believe people still want to watch it. It's like going back and eating shit. I mean, it's just unbelievable. These people with low IQ that watch BitShit on YouTube and stuff. Alrighty then. Next article. Next article. Why are so many banks leaving New York and California? Well, we're going to look into this. Not that tough to figure it out. Um, because of Democrats. Oh, I didn't say that. All right. New York now gets hit by massive bank closures. Um, per the Office of the Comptroller of the current crypto of the currency office, the OCC is the bank's boss. All the banks in the United States have to follow the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. Just this week alone, 8 banks just shut down in New York. JPMorgan, Bank of America, and the rest were Citizens banks. The massive trend of bank closures continues in New York and across the United States. California leading the way. 7,000 locations in about 4 years. From 2017 to 2021, 7,000 locations shut their doors, and it's not slowing down at any point. All right. Cryptocurrency is putting bank employees out of I did that story a few days ago. Artificial intelligence is going to come in and wipe out investment manager type peoples and all these things. Like, look, in the world of real estate, mortgage insurance, all these people will be out of jobs. All these robots, I'm looking at Amazon and Walmart factories, out of jobs, McDonald's hire, out of jobs, over and over. You know, the last election, I stopped talking to a lot of. I used to be Democrat. I used to be Democrat, but I realized how foolish the party was and how wrong it is. I switched over to being Republican. um, but the Democrats like, oh, we're going to tax all these companies and da 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 da, and then we're going to our employees higher. That's so fucking stupid. Because you're going to have artificial intelligence and robots taking over, dumbass. So these people aren't going to have work anyway. Why don't you teach them how to work? Why don't you teach them to quit having sex and having all these babies and shit and trying to be a grown person working at McDonald's? Are you fucking serious? How do you teach them to keep their fucking shit to themselves, get a fucking job and make money before they start fucking? Okay? It's that easy. You got grown ass people bitching and complaining. Oh, I don't get paid enough. Minimum wage is not a. Then don't fucking come to this country, you dumbass. Unless you have some kind of job skill. How about that kind of shit? So here we have all these banks closing. It's going to keep getting worse and worse. Blockchain's taking over all this stuff. Very few people will have jobs. If you watch my show, you will be rich. Okay, because I'm showing all this. They're having auctions and voting, all with blockchain. Everything's going to involve blockchain. Billions with a B, billions of people will be out of work. Stop creating children because you can't afford that shit, okay? It's that fucking easy. When I was married, we chose to have one. That's it, one, okay? These other people are out there fucking and shit, having all these bastard kids they can't even afford. It's disgusting. So with crypto comes all these closures of everything, not just banks, it'll be a lot of things. That's why this channel becomes very, very important. So you learn these things, so you make smarter decisions for your future. According to the FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, approximately 8,000 banks were in operation in 2000, but in 2022, 50% are gone. So from 2000 to 2022, half the banks are gone. In 22, that's about 2 years ago. So we can wipe out more banks. See that trend? There's a bank called Green Dot. I remember Green Dot. I never got mixed up in that. But Green Dot is stealing people's money. They're in court right now for that. They've locked people out. And you've heard how Wells Fargo, JPMorgan, B of A, they're like actually shutting down people's. I know people personally who've had their bank accounts shut off. All right. This is what's going on with the banking system in America. If you don't got this crypto, look, here's what I did. I took a loan. I didn't have enough money. You might be somebody out there. Don't spend your money on crypto. Spend other people's money. That's what Crypto Hulk did. Okay. That's what smart people do. You don't leverage your own money on a risk. You borrow money. This is just like basic business shit. It's nothing fucking complicated. If you're in business and you have money, just like if you're a person, you have some money, don't use all your money to gamble with crypto. Use somebody else's money. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk, that's a good idea. Okay? Get all your crypto you need right now. Borrow it. Because look, save your cash and buy silver. Okay? If you have enough money, get gold, but at least get silver. That way, see, because these dummy people out there, you'll see them. They run their channels. Oh, I dollar cost average. Oh, okay. Crypto Hawk doesn't dollar cost average. You know what Crypto Hawk does? Gets a fat ass loan and pays it off in about 2 years. I figure out a monthly amount that I can afford, and I took a loan. I bought, I would say maybe 80% of my crypto with a loan. I kept my cash for emergency. I borrowed a loan from the bank to pay off the crypto. If things were ever go bad and the economy goes bad, I don't make that crypto loan. Sorry, take me to court, dude. I'm not paying you back. But I got cash to my own. See? So we know something bad's going to happen, right? Borrow the money. Don't use your own. The money that you do have, buy silver. So when the economy goes bad, your job lays you off, and all these things, guess what you're left with? A shit ton of crypto, all your money, and you just simply move somewhere else. And if you can't make that payment on the crypto, I guess you don't make the payment, do you? But at least you got the crypto and the cash. You walk away with everything instead of nothing. Do not use all your money to buy crypto, because when that day comes and you lose your job and they're trying to sell the house, you don't have any money to buy food, somebody stole your car, insurance ain't paying the claim. See what I'm saying? I'm not going to be in that position. I'm borrowing someone else's money. That's what I do. So that's the bank articulo, with thrown in with a little bit of last minute advice. Why do keep getting unsubscribed from your channel, says Barry. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. You have to, every once or twice a week, it's YouTube that does that because they don't want you to watch my show. So once or twice a week, you have to delete the YouTube app from your phone and then load it back in. That helps out about 50% of the problems. Hold on a minute. So yeah, I do that myself about 2 times a week. When I notice something ain't working right with my phone, I just delete the YouTube app and then load it back in. And it seems to work for a couple days until YouTube does something fucked up to my channel, and I do it again and it fixes it like that. Yo, Hulk, Jesus coin is rising and blessing. I don't know anything about that. Thank you very much, Lee, for your donation to the channel. Appreciate it. Dustin, appreciate your shows and research. Paper wallets are the safest. Cold storage devices still require third-party trust. And let's see. Okay, so we got that done. At least Florida has better tax rates than New York. Went to Dolphins instead of the Jets. All right. Next article. JPMorgan. You know, JPMorgan's one of those three little pigs. That's Citibank, JPMorgan, and HSBC. They control all the world's money, like moving money around the world, and they still have to try to just keep cheating people. It's just like not enough for them. So here's an article. JP Morgan's getting sued for $600 million. Right on, I'm glad. Let's read the article. JP Morgan Chase is accused of severely damaging a multi-million-dollar business. They block transactions and they trigger mass account termination. Oh, just like what YouTube does to my channel. They triggering mass account terminations. That's all the stuff's what YouTube's doing to me. The largest bank is facing a $600 million defamation lawsuit for allegedly spreading misinformation, for lying. JP Morgan is getting sued for lying and doing a bunch of illegal things. I'm just translating it. They block transactions and they severely damage the reputation of a multi-million-dollar business. The name of the business is Sinai Holdings, a Florida based medical services company. They claim that JP Morgan erroneously placed the company and its owner, Jacob Gitman, on a list of individuals to be avoided. And they would share that information with other banks. Hey, don't do business with this person. Da, 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 da. For years, Gitman says Chase rejected his company's transactions, just like YouTube does to me for like years. People try to make transactions, buy memberships, and it doesn't work. People can't super chat, doesn't work. They get deleted. Same kind of shit YouTube does to me. They rejected his company's transactions and destroyed its reputation by essentially telling customers that Sinai Holdings was being monitored by the OFAC. That was a lie. So JP Morgan would tell other banks and customers that Sinai Holdings was being monitored by OFAC, and that's incorrect. JP Morgan tried to like lie and tell people that Sinai Holdings was some kind of like terrorist company or whatever. JP Morgan's being sued for $600 million. I hope JP Morgan loses. OFAC sanctions are for what? Human traffickers or terrorists, or people who are proliferating weapons of mass destruction. Chase knows that there are no OFAC investigations, but they continued to lie to destroy this business. The plaintiffs, Sinai Holdings, are seeking an injunctive relief plus general, special, and punitive damages from JP Morgan. Sinai says they were unable to access bank accounts, lines of credit, and suffered a dramatic devaluation. Sinai and Gitman had their bank accounts at Bank of America, Regions Bank, TD Bank, and others closed, resulting from JP Morgan Chase's industry-wide defamation. Oh, not good. JP Morgan has declined to comment. Oh, 2 weeks ago, listen to this. Nearly 200 former Chase customers sent complaints to the New York Times about JP Morgan, stating that their accounts were wrongfully terminated, triggering financial chaos and confusion. Oh. Oh, and we got more against JP Morgan and their criminal CEO, Jamie, I love to suck wieners Dimon. Here's what it says. And back in May, attorneys general in 19 states sent a letter to Jamie Dimon, head of JP Morgan, right, stating that JP Morgan has violated its own policies on equality when shutting people's counts off. Naughty, naughty. I've been calling the Three Little Pigs for 3.5 years. Looks like Crypto Hulk was right on that one. Let me just check comments. Lee. Oh, wait, I already read that one. Glitch 7. Lee says, yes, sir, David. Hulk didn't really show Jesus coin on my super chat, but y'all research it's in price discovery. Thank you, Lee, for your donation to the channel. Appreciate that. Jules J. Well, I can see the bottom of the tip jar. Thanks for the show on a Sunday. Here's my drop in the bucket. Come on, everyone. Let's get a tip train going. And that's why I have my program. It's listener supported, viewer sponsored. I don't have, see, these other channels have sponsors, but their channels are designed for millionaires. Okay. When they say, "Oh, go to link to my sponsor," you got to be a millionaire. And then if you want to invest in like Ripple stock, the minimum you can do is like 5 or 10 grand, 5 or 10,000 bucks. And they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna back the truck up." Oh, really? I mean, these people probably have. Well, they're lying, but it's like, how are they buying shit every week? I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense. They're promoting dumb shit, is what's going on. Okay, why don't you go call up my sponsor and get some of this? You gotta have 10,000 bucks, dude. Minimum buy-in. Once in a while, they have a special where it's only 5,000, only 5,000 for each stock. I'm like, man, people don't got that kind of money. Legendary says Jamie Dimon is definitely a sausage hog. Word on the street is that's how you know the channel is real. 30,000 subscribers, and it just sticks right about there. And 400 people watching, and like these numbers like barely ever go up. It's not possible. Judge Sangha. Thank you very much, Judge Sangha. Judge has been there for years helping out this program. Appreciate that. Oh, Chillin' 33, not notified again. Let me get a picture of that one. Okay, got it. So what I recommend again is, well, you got a couple things you can do. One, you can threaten YT legally. I mean, I'm just telling you, I have to tell you to threaten him legally. But I had a friend, not me, but this guy at the gym literally was sending emails. You wouldn't believe the stuff he was telling YT, things that if he caught him in a parking lot, he would, these kinds of things. And I want to watch Crypto Hulk show, quit wrecking my channel. I'm going to find your children and, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, just they released the channel. And you could watch my show all the time. But I am not suggesting you do that. I'm just telling you what my friend did, and it worked brilliantly. The next thing is just delete the YouTube phone app. I don't know why it works. It even works for me. I'll delete it about twice a week. Whenever I kind of seeing weird stuff on my channel, I'll just delete a phone app. It has nothing to do with my computer. I'll delete a phone app and load it back in, and it just starts working. I start getting notifications, and more people watch the show. It just, I don't know why. It's something to do with that stuff. So, Metal Heart 1880 says, all of a sudden your live feed has been freezing on me. Have to restart it at least twice every show. The Better Business Bureau doesn't do anything. Those people are useless. It's a racket. That Nicole bitch that works for them down in LA, I hope you're listening. I've sent her all this information and stuff in an email, and then she'll come back and like, please send information. I just send you all this information. She starts playing like, this is like the third request. And then it goes to like, oh, sorry, we tried to make reasonable contact. I'm like, oh, wow. So they're not trying to do anything. So you're kind of stuck. D Rope, I'll try that. Not receiving notifications. Yes. I would delete and re-add the app, but I don't want to lose my viewing history. Okay, then now what some people do is they have a separate email. So if deleting the app and loading it back in again, I don't think that'll delete the viewing history because that's on your account. It's just the app. But have somebody else try it just in case. But I don't think it deletes your history because that's a history with YouTube itself. Your app's just the app. Like if you go to your 1970 Legend says it doesn't. If I go to my computer, it shows what I looked on my phone. So the account is where your history is, not on your phone. But anyway, what I have some people just do is get their own email, a separate one, and sign up, and then it works. There's a guy, I don't want to mention the guy's name, but a couple people on my show here, they've changed their name because they got a different email and they don't have any problems. So these are just things. Do whatever you want, But I've got to go. This show is over at 55 minutes. David Montequila, I will definitely be at the Hulk meetup when we win. Keep them coming, Hulkster. I received the show in 30 minutes, but not at the start of the show. Yeah, you have some stuff that you got to delete the app and load it back in, and it should work. But I've got to go. That'll do it for today. I'll see y'all in my next show.